Artificial General Intelligence, AGI. It's one of those terms you've probably heard, but what does it actually mean? Right now, the AI we use every day, tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, and DeepSeek, are what we call narrow AI. They're impressive. They can write essays, recognize faces, translate languages, even design software. But they're still just specialists. They don't actually understand the world. AGI would be something else entirely. A system with human-level intelligence. Not just one skill, not just one task, but the ability to learn anything, to reason, to adapt, to create. Picture this. You ask an AGI to design a brand new electric car. What happens? In hours, it researches the latest battery chemistry, runs thousands of crash tests in simulation, optimizes the aerodynamics in a virtual wind tunnel, designs the factory robots that will build it, writes the marketing campaign, and even drafts the contracts to fund the project. Today, that would take hundreds of people working for years, and AGI could do it in days. So how close are we? That's the billion-dollar question. Some researchers think it could be within the next decade. Others say it may still take half a century. The truth? Nobody knows. What's more likely is that we'll see powerful stepping stones, systems that almost feel general, sometimes called proto-AGI, before we reach the real thing. But let's imagine it happens. What would AGI actually do? Picture a courtroom. Normally, teams of lawyers spend months buried in case files. But this time, an AGI does it all. Overnight, it reads every document, spots hidden connections, and hands over a flawless legal strategy by morning. Now picture a hospital. You sit down with your doctor, except your doctor isn't human. It's an AGI. It scans your DNA, compares it to millions of patient records, cross-references every medical study ever published, and designs a treatment plan made just for you. Well, think about science. Drug development usually takes 10 years, costs billions. But with AGI, a new cure could be designed in weeks. Climate change models that take months to run could be completed in an afternoon. Imagine AI planning out an entire nation's energy transition, deciding how many solar panels, how many wind farms, where to place them at the lowest possible cost. And education. Imagine every child everywhere with their own tutor. A 7-year-old learning fractions through colourful games. A teenager revising exams with instant feedback. A university student guided through complex physics by an AGI that adapts perfectly to their learning style. World-class education on demand for anyone. Now, the economy. This is where disruption becomes real. Imagine a global advertising agency, except there are no people. An AGI designs the logo, writes the script, produces the video, tests it, analyzes the data, and launches the campaign worldwide in days. Or think about food. Bread that costs £1 today might cost pennies tomorrow because AGI has redesigned farming, transport, and production from the ground up. But here's the trade-off. Millions of jobs would vanish. Not just manual labour, but white-collar jobs, lawyers, accountants, marketers, even creatives. Productivity would skyrocket, goods could become cheaper, but would the benefits be shared or hoarded by a handful of corporations and governments? And what about daily life? Imagine wearing a smartwatch. One morning, it detects the faintest irregularity in your heartbeat. You feel fine. But the AGI knows better. It's seen this pattern before across millions of patients. It recognises the early sign of heart disease. You start treatment years earlier than you would have, and your life is saved. Now picture your child sitting in a small rural home, tablet in hand. On the other end is the same AGI tutor teaching a student in Oxford or Harvard. Same quality, same support. A global levelling of opportunity. But there's a darker side too. Streets filled with people whose jobs no longer exist. Hackers using AGI to launch perfect cyber attacks. Governments deploying autonomous weapons built by AI. And perhaps the most chilling thought of all, an AGI making decisions we don't understand, with consequences we can't control. So here's the big picture. AGI could be humanity's greatest opportunity, or its greatest risk. It could solve poverty, cure disease, tackle climate change, or it could destabilize economies, widen inequality, and create systems too powerful to stop. Which future we get doesn't just depend on the technology, it depends on the choices we make right now. That's why governments, researchers, and companies are racing to build guardrails, to focus on AI safety and governance. Because when AGI arrives, whether it's 10 years or 50 years, the stakes couldn't be higher. In short, AGI is human-level intelligence in a machine. It might be close, it might be far, but when it comes, it won't just change one industry or one country. It will change everything. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more videos just like this one. If you're keen to learn more about technology and innovation, be sure to check out theindustryportal.com, link in the description below. Thanks so much for stopping by, and as always, keep growing, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video.